Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He'll call for the fair catch here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Grab behind the line. It's blue. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Pass complete. It's second down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. Tackle made after a big gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Longhorns pick up enough to get a first down there. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
Caught over what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Longhorns will line up here on first down and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing second and goal. We're going to score with a run to the right. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, trying to get off the field.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Linebacker shifting around now. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Caught near the goal line. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Frazier. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
Offense operating from the pistol. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll use the ground game here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Quick throw to the left side. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky he didn't get intercepted.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's reeled in. It's Humphreys. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back to throw. It's yours. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle made after the completion. Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. The lead stays at 3 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Handoff heading left. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. We'll take a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Press coverage now from the secondary. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Snags the quick throw. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down. Very near the red zone now.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. Will he score here? And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Looking for the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Dropping back. It's yours. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Makes the defender miss. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll run the option. Pitch to the back. And tackled there by the defense. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Linebacker's trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Coleman. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made by the sophomore quarterback, showing us the arm strength.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And then first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handing off on the draw play. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Ball handed off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. To the air. It's Rashada. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man, and he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. With the catch, it's Moore. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. He launches too high, out of bounds, and incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Contact as he threw it. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. The Bulldogs will have to kick this away.
Great job by this defense once again on that third down, and now we get to fourth down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on fourth down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. He's going to hand this off. That's a strong stiff arm. And you've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Here's that defense shifting again. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
This will be down just on the other side of midfield. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Frazier. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Football knocked loose in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's a shotgun run call. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's yours. Quick throw to his receiver. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Looking for some space. It's Frazier.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. Touchdown, Dogs. They'll take the lead in the second half.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the flag is out before the snap. The defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Bond. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Dropping back. It's yours. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds that first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he drops back in the gun. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets hauled in here over the middle.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Look, they're now throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on the screen. He spins out of a tackle. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in this football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Good throw to the left. It's a highlight reel diving catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Send the back in motion. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll be brought down just a few inches short from that first down marker.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew his third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Now here's the toss play. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
And now the running back's got it again. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the 4th quarter? And the quarterback will take a knee. 2nd down after that previous play. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Touchdown, Georgia. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, what an unbelievable job by this offense, Chris. They put themselves in a position to put a touchdown on the board. They take the lead, and now we'll see if their own defense can hold on to that lead in these last couple minutes of the game.
Point after, up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bond. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Back to pass. It's yours. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught.
Let me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed, with space. He's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's yours. Looks to the left, and it's complete. The tackle is made just a short gain after the completion. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
Time running down. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. Trying to create here on the move. Finds his man, has the first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Touchdown, Longhorns. They go in front.
10 seconds to go. You know, as a quarterback, you hope for opportunities like this, and this offense and the quarterback delivers in a big way.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last.